This may not last as long. Apparently the Game Boy version is listed, but has 0 followers, so I'll just stick with the original version anyway. Because it's Bonk's Revenge either way. Now, since we're on a new game, it is back to 3 lives. Because 3 is the automatic default. So I have 3 continues to use for this game to see if I can get through it. And if I can't, I can't. Will we revisit Dick Tracy sometime in the future? Probably, because that game didn't seem that bad. But that's just how it is today. Round 1 start. And immediately Windows wants to be a pain in my ass. That is on my side, though, for anybody concerned that their computer may have done a thing. No, you're fine. But for those who have never seen Bonk before, he is a caveman who hits everything with his head. Because he's got this big old melon, and he may as well use it. He can climb walls with his teeth, he can wall jump off of walls with his head. Like this. It's a whole thing. And when he eats large chunks of meat, he transforms! In this particular case, he has become whatever this is. He's real fast now. Got a higher jump, he's faster. And these plants take you off to bonus stages, which in this case seems to be a fight against Bonk Robocop over here. Ow. Who just immediately destroyed me. Round 2. Fight! Off the stage with you. Hey, we actually won 1 round. That's better than I did when I tested this. And immediately destroyed. And now we're sad and wrapped in bandages. Just because we got our ass kicked. Got our heart back. This door needs a key and we don't have one. Yeah, there's a bunch of Bonk games and they are also related to like Air Zonk and such from the PC-98 as well. Was it PC-98 or was it? It's the PC Engine, I think. I forget the exact naming on that system off the top of my head right now. My brain is not locking onto that particular thought. That sure is an animation. Yeah, during a very specific era of time, you would see Bonk in a lot of places, is the point. And obviously, as a made example here, his games did get ported a bit. Nom 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 nom. Transform into something that isn't wrapped in bandages and pain. Okay, we got this form again. It seems like that's a roulette. It seems like it was based on when I was pressing the button, what he would transform into. And because I got hit, I lost it again, I guess. You can also hover by just, like, tumbling. That's just a thing this series lets you do. Don't ask. There's a lot of things that aren't gonna make sense with these games. Just roll with it. These games are weird, but usually in the best kind of way. Sometimes just in the weird kind of way. Where am I going from here? Huh. Do I, like, swim up the waterfall? Yes, I do. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was a thing he always could do or if it was only certain games, but one way or the other, that was something he can do in this one. Okay, now we're this horrifying abomination. Yeah, a lot of his forms have that quaking that he can do when he slams into the ground. Oh, and we lost that form already. I don't remember that being just like a one-hit you lose your upgrade thing necessarily in every Bonk, but again, I don't know this series super well. I just know that it's a thing, and it is very weird. And we're dead. Blech. Oh, there we go. Oh, we were revived in place. Okay, that's good at least. We are now Prison Bonk. Capable of tunneling into the ground for some reason, very briefly. And we've lost that immediately. I couldn't really fit around there that well. But yeah, this game is not gonna be easy, which is why I anticipated losing a lot of lives. What the hell am I meant to do here? Thought I could run, but I guess not particularly. Okay, you can just tumble across. I was worried I was gonna hit my head on the ceiling enough that I wasn't gonna make that. But hey, if it works, it works. I ain't gonna argue. Wanna get in there. There we go. Transformation! Back into big ears. Oh, I'm just sliding on my head. Okay, there we go. That all worked out, but for the most part, and I lost my high jump immediately. Well, never mind. Heart I didn't need. I don't remember how you extend the life bar either. There we go, we got high jumping back. That's actually going to be kind of important in here, it looks like, and it's gone. Because apparently I can't hit this thing at all, and it's just gonna keep eating me. Very good. Could you stop that, please? I figured if I just, like, head slammed at it, it would work out, but turns out, not in the slightest. I probably needed to hit it from a different angle, and I didn't have room to do that. Ow! Eat the floor. Okay, that bridge breaks. Okay, that at least worked. I'd be upset too if something that looked like this just suddenly latched onto my spine. Oh, that water hurts me. That particular water does. Okay, going under him like that, bad call. There we go. Round 1 goes to me. Will I get round 2 this time? Because I got round 2 last time. The answer is no. Round 3. Fight! Got him! Let's go! 1 up! Okay, we get a life for that. That's actually really good. I wonder if I would have gotten 2 if I'd gotten 2 back-to-back wins instead of losing 1 round. I could see that being true, but I don't know if it would be true. Oh, that doesn't kill me. Okay, it just flattens me a bit, which is fine. Feed the bonk. Speed mode, okay. Oh, and it ate my jump. Well, never mind. 'Cause I definitely pressed jump after hitting the ground there, and it just went, nah. What if he didn't, though? What if he didn't jump? Teleport? I'm gonna assume we're in the boss room. Yep, fighting whatever this thing is. Okay, the spikes on the top do matter. The front is damageable. I needed to have not tumbled so much, but I'm still not used to how this works anymore. Because I think the last Bonk game I played was the original Bonk, and it's been a very long time. It looks like I just need to hit him in the front. I thought those horns were going to be more of a problem up front. But that's what I get for overthinking the situation, eh? And he loses. We did it. Round 1 clear. Bonk is happy. Round 2 start. He's still happy until we load in, and then he'll stop being happy. Yeah, get used to these plants being all over the place. There are some like these that'll launch you. Ordinarily they'd be yellow, but since it's a Game Boy game, you know, they don't have any color at all. There are also some of them that'll be evil. And some of them, as you saw before, that have items in them. Which are obviously going to be the ones I'm happiest to see, because we're going to need all the items we can get. Oh, hey, that's one of the evil ones right there. Tries to eat you. I don't know if there's a tell as to if they're going to be evil or not. Oh yeah, there's also that kind of evil one, too. It really isn't, Charlotte. How you doing? Oh, turns out that's also a problem. Good to know. Eat the floor. Eat the floor. Let's just go this way. We don't need to deal with him up there. Okay. Humble our way to victory there. And great success. Item or evil? Item. Up the waterfall we go. Ah, stop eating me. Okay, you can hit those, you just have to hit them really high. Okay, understood. These bricks out of my way. For those coming in late, we are already down 1 game. We were basically at the end of Dick Tracy for the Game Boy, but unfortunately, we ended up running out of lives, because we are operating with a life system right now. Okay, we just go through the terrain if the balloon doesn't hit the terrain. Okay, noted. Every game starts with 3 lives. If I need to use a continue, we lose a life off of the life count on the screen there. If somebody wants to do any of the usual interactions like subscribing, donating, following, rating, etc., you will also either cause me to gain or lose a life depending on what you want. That plant is evil. Stole my power-up. I wasn't sure if I could destroy those. Turns out, if they're evil, they're just a problem, and I need to avoid them. Yeah, the whole life system thing is still very experimental. Whether it'll even stay at all or not will depend on how people react to it today. So far, it seems like the reaction is overall positive. We shall see what the long-term results are. I figure it'll make it more interesting when I do these sessions. And means we also don't get stuck on games that end up getting very frustrating, but I end up staying on them because we're, like, really close to finishing or something. Isn't that such a good question? I can't imagine that there would be piles of people that would want me to lose lives or anything. To see things end up being harder. Oh, I guess we're underwater now. Or we're in space. I think Bonk can breathe in space. I don't remember. You can certainly breathe underwater for a long time. Bonk just goes where he wants. He can breathe in space, he can swim just fine. He just does what he wants. Bonk does not ascribe to any rules of logic or sanity. He is just caveman. He fight dinosaur, eat giant meat, and become very many strange things. That is just his life. Usually space dinosaurs as well. Let's see if we can actually succeed at this bonus game. Yeah, you know, as you do. Well, round 1 is a loss. It's either like an immediate win or an immediate loss with this. We must face our robot clone in head-to-head combat, literally. You get off the map. Nope, you get off there. You leave. Good day, sir. Ah! Okay, so you auto-lose if it runs out of time. That's upsetting. Well, once more with Mummy Bonk. Which, as far as I can tell, really doesn't change much of anything, aside from we just lose whatever power we had. But if I had succeeded, I would have gotten an extra life, so it was worth trying. No, we're still underwater. But I'll have freedom of movement at least. And then we're... Okay, you know, I'm leaning more toward we're in space. Considering that thing's actively flapping wings, I feel like that makes more sense. Do I, like, hit you from underneath? How do I hit you without getting hit? I mean, I guess I could just do this and just juggle you. That kind of works. How many hits do you take, though? Just enough that I almost died, but you know what? We'll take that. That's 2 stages down. I don't know how many rounds this is, but they're not usually a lot. Round 3, start. Okay, we're still in space. We're just on the moon now. So we have moon gravity. But not quite enough to, like, float infinitely anymore. Transformation! Speed form! And immediately lost it, thinking I could hit the space shrimp and not have problems. What do I know? Also, do note that my health carried over from that boss fight, too, so that's a concern. I believe 100 smiley faces is a life? Something like that? He seems upset to be here, and you know what? I can understand that. Let's leave him to his own devices. Go collect these smiley faces. They spark joy, unlike him. Oh, he just can be killed. Okay. I figured since he was all spiky, I wouldn't be able to hit him. Turns out... I keep forgetting that I'm playing Bonk, where logic does not necessarily apply. Stop being better at this. Just die. Ah, how did you get out of that? Aha, I got you this time. This whole skull-based sumo system we've got going on here is interesting, to say the least. No, 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 no. Refuse. You cannot defeat me so easily. He just gave up. He left. Okay, thank you for the one-up, I guess. Also, there's a whole pause screen there, as you can see. I was just checking on something right quick. Also, actually, no, I need to look at something because it's gonna bug me now, and I need to correct something I was saying. Okay, no, I was right. Yeah, it was PC Engine. It's just also called TurboGrafx, which is what I had meant to say, but my brain went on a whole fucking mess while I was trying to get through that other stage. Yeah. I believe Bonk was more or less the mascot of that console. At least it's one of the more well-known things from that console. There we go. Just for some reason, you just have a brain fart sometimes and it just doesn't do. Transformation! Ah! No, my speed! I don't know if I'm going in a useful direction, but I'm just kind of hoping for the best here. Good, there was a heart in there. Such a concerning expression, sir. Go away. Be gone, demon. Oh. I have a heart over there now. Oh? How do I seem to be unable to possess this heart. It is just over there, I guess. I will hope that that means good things. Ah! No, 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 no. Boink. You know what it probably is? I keep spinning too much when I get close to enemies. It's probably ending up with me not in the right animation to actually do damage. Because I seem to recall that that's a problem I always had, is I have fun spinning, but the spinning actually gets you in trouble. Unless you're actively using it to traverse terrain. Like, you'll notice if I'm at the wrong end, I can't go up there, for example. Big heart, let's go. We have full health. We have to get past the Space Armada. Full of very small UFOs with singular cannons on them. Emperor invincibility, let's go! Bonk away! We got places to be and people to bonk. And now we're back to normal. Nom, 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 nom. There's a lot of options for what just got clipped there. I'm not really sure which part it was, and you know what? Probably all of the above. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly the face I expected to see off of that situation. Is this a heart? Nope, it's evil. Goodbye. Good day, sir. You get to carry on doing whatever evil things you can do as a plant. No, not really sure what you could actually accomplish as a plant. Teeth. Don't know how you open these doors. We still have yet to find a key. Delicious. Okay, there's the boss door. Was there any other, like, smiley faces up here or anything? Nope. Just a door that I can't do anything with. Spin. Now, what's the boss of space going to be, other than the Hydra we fought in the other part of space? Just land right on my head, huh? Okay. Oh, he turns into a moon! You know what? That makes sense, actually. Carry on. Get looped. You can't do anything. I'm indestructible. Wow, that actually worked, huh? I'll be honest with you, really didn't expect that to work that well. And then it did. Round 3 clear. Round 4 start. Now we're inside a base. And now we're actually in water. Nope, we have to traverse the tubes. We are in the internet now. Oh no, evil Gumby, go away! Don't eat me. I don't know if Gumby would eat anybody, but you know what? Maybe he would. Okay, these only go the other way, as does this one. I'm gonna assume this is like a pipe maze, and it's going to be awful. Go away, Gumby. I'm not even gonna address what that is. I'm just not even gonna try to figure it out. I just don't want to know. Similar case with that guy, just not interested. That also was not nearly as much of a maze as I expected it to be. You gonna shoot the cannon anytime soon? Any day? No? Okay. Get away from my lunch. Curse you! Wasted my 5-second rule. Just 3 more smiley faces and then I will actually be happy. Sort of. Yep. Evil. They really enjoyed giving things in these games like the most concerning grins possible. Well, I tell ya. They knew what they were doing. There we go, we got our extra life. Speed. This one's probably real. Nope. They really did just make 2 evil plants back to back. Okay. Nom, 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 nom. Prison Bonk. Ooh, extra life. Nice. We have 6 lives now. I really don't know what the advantage of Prison Bonk is, if I'm honest. Like, maybe he can dodge attacks by embedding himself in the ground like that? I don't really know what the point is. Like, at least the form with the big ears, you can tell he's actively faster in that form. So that does something. Like, even his attack is still just a regular headbutt. Hard to say. Okay, Darth Vader knockoff. Bring it on. Get wrecked. Get wrecked! Can I have your sword now that you're dead? No? Okay, you're just gonna ascend to heaven. Goodbye. So that happened. Round 4 clear. Round 5 start. Okay, he does do something. I was like, is he just gonna like crab claw clap his way across and just ignore me? So I'd be okay with that. Please have health. Meat is not health, but I'll take it. Went back to prison. Tumbling, 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 tumbling. Uh-oh. All that did was set me up for failure. You can grab hold of the ceiling, which I think is what we were supposed to do. Ah! Okay. I was gonna say, they can't all be evil, right? There's no way. These are gonna flatten me if I ain't careful. Whoa. What? How did that not count? Shenanigans. Moving right along. Yeah, see, I hit him just fine. Why didn't the other one count when I landed on him? Weird. Well, we're at the boss of this stage already. This is easier than I remember the Bonk games I had played before being. That might change. Oh. There's no air here. And no gravity. I believe Bonk can fly. I believe Bonk's gonna die. Oh boy. Boy, space thing. I was gonna say space cat, but I don't think that's a cat. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, I've got my windows layered wrong now because I had to check something. God damn it. Always gotta keep so many things in play at once when I'm doing anything special. I keep thinking that those big hearts are how I got the extra hit that we have now. I think they might be. You might have to like pick one up when you have full health to get the extra hit or something like that. That sounds familiar. Nom, 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 nom. Speed! And immediately lost it. Because I lost control of my life. Okay, no, I grabbed that with full health and it didn't matter. Maybe it is just the heart that's on the side there, and that's why I have the extra hit. Not that you were very easily able to tell the difference, aside from one's like a gray heart and the other one's a filled-in heart. Thanks to this balloon, I was gonna say I could get back up, but I was too slow. The game's doing that concerning generosity thing where it's giving me lots of smiley faces and power-ups. We might be heading to the final battle here. Or to at least a really bad battle, one of the two. Back to prison. Okay, we have another life. Speed. Oh no, illegally distinct xenomorph. Another one of those signs of when this was made situations. Thankfully, the corner seems like a perfect save spot here. Bonk. Bonk. He's not really good at his job, is he? Ah, he got greedy there. Literally only getting hit because I'm making stupid decisions. Takes a lot of hits though, huh? It's what, hit 6? 7? 8? I don't know. I already lost count. Well, he's dead now. Oh, that's not even the end of the round, so this might be final stage then already. Ah, stop it. Okay, those blocks do disappear. No, Bonk, please. Bonk, why are you not following directions? I don't even really know if there was a reason to even go across that higher path, if I'm honest. Ah, nuts to it. I'm not that interested. So many smiley faces. Oh, there we go. Round 5 clear. So I guess that was just like an escape sequence type deal then. Getting back out of the base after we defeated the thing in it. And now we're falling out of the sky. Okay. Back down to Earth. Very aggressively. Thank you. Falling through the sky. Somehow Bonk did not burn up on re-entry, but don't worry about that. He's made us some real stern stuff. There we go, we got back up here. And it was for an evil plant. Dang it. That wasn't worth the effort. How was I to know, though, right? Right. Whee! Yeah. Okay, that's an extra one of those hearts over there. But it did not make the life meter longer, so I still don't know what that means. Good news, everyone. I'm still confused. There we go. Now we're in a cave. One has to wonder, why were we in space and now suddenly back on Earth, but in a cave instead of... This whole sequence of events doesn't necessarily make sense, and I did warn y'all before that this wasn't gonna make sense, but I'm still trying to understand it anyway, because that's just how I do things. Oh yeah, that's just Bonk in general too. Like even the more fleshed out like PC Engine games and such did not make sense half the time. They took some rather odd jumps. Evil plant. So angry. I suppose you'd be angry too if some kid just walked up and just slammed his forehead into you. Okay, there's another one of those hearts now. Still don't understand what any of this means. You know what I could really use though, game? Actual healing. Not that I could find. I tried pressing like down and all the buttons, up and all the buttons, select and all the buttons, and nothing happened. Because it is a Game Boy game, so there's only like 4 buttons on this control setup at all. A, B, start, and select, and none of them have accomplished anything. Can't do anything with it on the pause menu either. Ah, that's what does it. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that was a mechanic in the other games as well. I don't remember. It's been too long. Away. Are you health? Nope, you're food. Aha, bonus game. Still the same bonus game. But there's only so much they could do with a Game Boy game, so they couldn't have fit all the different bonus games that are usually in these in, I guess. Because there's usually like a handful of bonus games in each Bonk game. Dang it. Since we don't have that many abilities, you kind of have to be a little clever here. And hope he doesn't just somehow hit you first. But you can bait him into doing stupid things like that, at least. How did you get priority on that? Shenanigans. Like, arguably I have the advantage when he's standing on my head. The problem is I can't get control of the field enough to, like, push him far enough to win. And I think I just lose when time runs out, yeah. I was hoping it'd be like, oh, if I pushed him further on, maybe I would win at time up. But no, you just lose. Just guaranteed lose. That's okay. Okay, that's all we're getting. We are basically dead, so we're gonna lose a life here at this boss, guaranteed. Unless I can somehow go infinite loop it again. It's okay, the power of Sad Bonk will win the day. I'll just give my enemy depression. Oh, it's you again. This is the first boss. This must be a boss rush, which means we're probably near the end. So you know what I said about infinitely hitting a boss? Yeah, this is when I can just stand here and do this, so, this is something. There we go. I defeated him with the power of Sad. Exactly. We got Bonk's revenge. It's not actually a boss rush, though. Looks like we're actually, like, going back through a bunch. Which, it's probably still technically the boss rush, it's just not necessarily a full rush of them. Hee On my head. Now goodbye. That's the trick to it, is it's all a little bit of timing. I was just trying to rush it too much, so I couldn't pull the trick off. Just 2 hits and he's off. That's not what I wanted. Well, Bonk's dead. Good thing we just got that extra life to make up for that death. I must have picked up another one of those crystal hearts somewhere, because we have 5 hearts again. This one I think might be my favorite, because it's just funny to see him latch onto the top of an enemy and it just dies for some reason. You know, actual healing? You know what it is, actually? That extra life we're getting from the bonus game, I think is actually one of the crystal hearts. I don't think it's actually an extra life. Because that would explain the 2 times we got one of those without actually seeing me pick one of those up. It all makes sense now, even if the word choices are a little weird. Almost got away with that. We do have ads coming up here in just a second. Not literally a second, but soon. Oh. Cases of bones. And evil. I'm just gonna go past you. I don't have to deal with you. You're not my problem. You just stay there and think about what you've done. Oh, there's the end of the train. Oh, I see. When he's flashing, I can't hurt him. Yep, there we go. Makes nothing but sense. And away! Yep, now we're in space, so it's probably Hydra time again. Yep, there he is. This one we kind of lost a bunch of lives on because it's kind of a crapshoot to fight him. But it looks like the strategy is just let him hit me and I'll hit him more than he hits me and he loses. It's rather silly. That's not really surprising with this game. Okay, what's this email? Is it anything important? No, not really. You can't out-bonk the bonk. That's not how that works. I am the one who bonks. You know, you might think your little chicken robot thing there is real dangerous, but what if I said I just am gonna go around it and ignore it? Turns out it worked out great for them anyway, because it just didn't climb the wall when I told him to. But it's okay. Slightly stuck. Oh, there's a bunch of items and a bonus game over there, but it looks like we're going there anyway. At least we can go there anyway, theoretically. I've managed to squeeze my way into these places before. Come on. Come on, Bonk. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Okay, maybe I don't believe in you anymore. Fine, let's go back and go around. So that's worth getting. See, I was expecting that that would allow me to get back in there the other way around, but the answer is no. Give bonus time. Ah. No, bad. Oh, I can't pause during this. I was gonna pause and wait the ads out during this. Nope. Nope. You can't beat me that easily. Nope. Nope. Forget about it. I ain't giving up. No. No. Damn it. Curse you! Curse upon you and your whole family. You will have to wear helmets like that for all eternity. Perish. Ha! Ha! Oh, I fell off first. Damn it. Okay, we'll pause here. I'll get up as usual for ads. At least there's music when I pause this game, unlike Dick Tracy. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back from the ads. I just got back myself, as you might imagine, considering I did not immediately chime in the second the ads ended. Let's see about making more progress, shall we? Let's see, we just got kicked out of the bonus game, which, yeah, if y'all got caught by the ads, you did miss me losing the bonus game, like, immediately. Which was unfortunate, but yeah, no. Those bonus games are a little bit of a crapshoot. So you probably could have guessed the fact that I lost the bonus game considering Bonk was in shambles. Oh, that's just a cheap shot. Well, back in shambles we go. So many locked doors all over the place, and we have not seen a single key. Mystery of mysteries. Ack. The birdmobile is like the most dangerous thing in this game, I swear. Prizes? Food. Nom, 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 nom. I too become more powerful once I have food. Yep, boss time. Who is the third boss? Was this the knockoff Darth Vader, or was this the other one? We're not at the knockoff Xenomorph yet. Oh, this is... Oh, right, this guy. I forgot about this guy completely. Because aside from, like, the beginning of the fight, he wasn't really much of a threat. As this happens. Boing, 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 you lose. Like, the whole key is just getting above him, and then once you're above him, it's over. He loses. Good day, sir. Like, it's kind of silly how, like, every boss in this game has, like, an egregious weak point that you could just pummel them to death with. Speaking of people with egregious weak points... Goodbye. Come along. No, 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 no. You don't get to be on the floor. No, the floor is not for you. No. No. No, 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 no. No. I said no. I refuse. All the refused in the world doesn't stop those situations from happening, huh? Bonk. Bonk. There we go. 1-up. Yeah, that one actually specifically said 1-up that time. I think it does both. Like, some of them were 1-ups and some of them were extra life. And that's why I was getting confused before. Because you get so used to those being the same thing. Oh! Turns out Bonk can just pick the lock on those, I guess. Huh. That's what Prison Bonk does! Prison Bonk can pick locks! It makes nothing but sense. That's why he's in prison. That's why we didn't notice what other ability he had, because that's the ability he has. I don't know why I didn't just try pressing up at that door before. No, I wanted to stay in that form. I mean, he could be in both. I mean, he could have done a lot of things wrong, because you'll notice now, in teeth mode, we can't open these doors anymore. So that's very interesting. You know, illegal consumption, destruction of property. He probably was in for all of these things at the same time. He's got really a very long rap sheet. For someone so young. God damn it. Bonk, please. Do the thing. Yes, that thing. That's the one you were supposed to do. There we go. Now we can go back for these doors and see what's in them. Ah! Butcher! I don't really know if I wanted to grab these, actually. If I wanted to stay in prison or reform. No, send me back to prison. There we go. Not often you'll hear somebody just ask, like, send me back to prison. Let's see what's in this room. Another butcher. Okay. Oh, come on. Let me up. Boing, 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 boing. I'm slowly escaping. You can't catch the ever-bouncing bonk. Get wrecked, nerd. Boing, boing. Full health. And an extra life. We've actually reached double-digit lives. Look at that. Yum. Now I think it's off-brand Darth Vader. Yep. Hoya! Boing. If you time it right, you genuinely, I think, can just get this guy in an infinite. Like this. Yep. I think we've got him. Oh, I lost it. Boing. Boing. And he's dead. You know, that probably adds to his prison sentence a bit, though, huh? Assaulting people like that. Oh well. Moving right along. We kind of walked into his house and just smashed my skull into him repeatedly. I don't know if that counts. I'm sure Bonk has his reasons, though. We could probably justify it. It just takes some doing. The grin this thing has is mildly unsettling. He's entirely too happy to be here. Round he goes again. I feel like at this point it's only fair to remind people that you can take lives away from the count as well as give them. So if you think I'm having too easy a time here, you know, you could always reduce the life count, though I don't know how much it would matter for this at this point. Unless we somehow burn 10 lives on, like, the final fight. Because if the rest of these bosses are any indication, I really don't know how much of a fight this game's gonna put up at this point. Oh, yep, that's the guy that's usually the boss around here. He does an earthquake, he shoots. I think he's invincible when he's flying up as well. Oh, I missed. Yeah, I can't always get away before he hits. But it's okay, we have 10 lives to tank this. I'm pretty sure we're good. Unless he's got multiple forms. Which, even if he has multiple forms, I'm pretty sure we're pretty solid either way. That's one dead bonk. No, we don't come back with full health, though, so that is a factor. And, you know, the knockback is a thing. I went way too early there. And then I hit him with my foot instead of my head. Well, this is suddenly coming apart at the seams. Oh, that was the last hit, too. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh, hey, he wasn't kidding. He's back now, as it turns out. You know, I don't know if the whole I'll be back thing works when you just come back immediately. Oh, he got so lucky that I ended up the wrong way around at that last second. Get wrecked. I mean, you're right about that. That form was a lot easier to beat because I just kind of juggled him to death. I'm assuming he's gonna come back again now, though. Put him up, put him up. Yep, here he is again. Is that all you're gonna do? Just get beat up and you don't even have a weapon this time? Okay, you know, A for effort, I guess. Don't really know what he was trying to accomplish there. There we go. Beat all three forms. We literally mostly took damage from the first form, and then everything else was a lot easier. There he goes. Oh right, it was like a weird half eggshell thing we were on. And then it oh no, I guess that was half the planet this time. We saved the world, I guess. We reassembled the planet by beating up a weird dinosaur that I think is also an alien? I don't really remember. But that is another game beaten. That is game 1 for today. Which I don't have space to fit it with the life count, so I'm just gonna have to keep track in my head on that one. And that is game 4 for the month so far. Joining Final Fantasy IV, Hammer and Harry, and Wario Blast. A lot of Game Boy this month. A lot of Game Boy this month. And that is also 38th for the year for anybody that wanted to keep track of the overall count. So this year has really been good for clearing. While the credits roll, I'll figure out what we're playing next. I also need to get those games out of the pool here so I don't accidentally pick them again. Just go put them in that folder for the moment. Let's see. Okay, I don't need to reset the life count because we still had 3 from when we did that before. Maybe we'll do one that I'm actually gonna, like, naturally fail out of, perhaps. So I do want to get away from the Game Boy for a little bit. We've been playing a lot of Game Boy stuff lately. So I don't know if we would naturally fail out of this, but it would be funny. We'll go with that. I'm not gonna put the whole title in the title because it's a long title. But yes, it's a McDonald's licensed game. It's also, I believe, Treasure's first